Now, we worked with Larry just a few minutes ago, and we had a couple sessions. We had some issues or things that needed to be worked on, and I want to have Jan explain to you why I'm not actually showing the process, and maybe she can explain it better, because we're talking about it, but I'm not actually videotaping as we do it, and I think Jan was explaining it well.
Well, when I received the system, watching both tapes, I could see that if somebody doesn't watch all of it, they're not going to hear what you're saying that needs to be done while you're doing these things. If they're just getting bits and pieces and say, oh, I can go just get a stick and I can do this or that, they're going to miss a lot of what you're explaining about what's going on and why certain things are done a certain way. And they could miss out on a lot if they don't get to review all those tapes and use the right equipment.
Right, and don't you agree it has to be done a certain way?
It does.
If you do it just a little wrong, it can be tough.
Well, and since you were able to come help me, there were some things that I was not quite doing, how should I say?
100%
correct, and you were able to. Now, once you corrected me, I remember that in the video.
Yep.
And now I see what you were saying.
And a lot of times what's really good too is if you can watch the video, work with your bird, and then watch the video again. The neat thing for Jan is we took turns. So she was able to watch me do it, and a lot of times I just do it. I don't really even think about what I'm doing. I'm just so used to doing it. And then Jan would go, oh, I was doing that a little different, or I saw how you did that, or how you walked up. And now I think it's just making it a lot easier. And so that's why I think it's so important that people have to go through the videos and you have to use these certain tools a certain way. It's just, you're not going to watch a YouTube video and go home and just do this. So that's why
I wouldn't take bits and pieces and try to do it.
Yet it's simple.
Yeah, it's very simple.
It's almost too simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'm happy.
That's what's so cool. And it's just an exciting process. It was fun to see Jan get really excited a few times today because we saw a lot of progress really quick. And Larry gets it. He knows this stuff. And if we do our job correctly and we train him correctly, how many times did I hear you say, oh my God, he's going to be such a great bird. He's such a great bird. And as far as taking him out of the cage, when I came, it was a bit of an issue. We worked through it. He was great.
Yeah.
I think he really did well. He was very comfortable when we did it. We took him out on the perch. We worked him. Awesome with the feather duster.
Loves it.
And that was really good. And then for the first time, really, Jan was able to pick him up and carry him back to his cage.
And that was awesome.
And she had never really handled him. I think you said you picked him up maybe twice before. But it was from the floor, which is something that I had mentioned last time, that if they're on the floor, it's very unlikely they're going to bite because they want to get up, they're not thinking about it. But to get him off a perch or do the normal things and him not lash out and bite, I think is awesome. So I think we've made a lot of progress. We're going to let Jan do some more training and working with him, and we're going to stop back one more time if she'll let us.
That'd be great.
Okay? And then we'll go ahead and put that on YouTube so everybody can see it.